Welcome to my kitchen. In 1 week, we're starting a major kitchen remodel overhaul. We have been in this house almost 6 years. We love our home. We love the location, but the kitchen has always, we've had a few things that we wanted to change up here and there. And this is the year that we're doing it. So I feel like I don't 100% know what I'm getting into yet, but we're basically gonna be living in our basement for a little while, and this almost entire floor of our house is getting a little bit of an update. The kitchen is getting a huge renovation, and then we're adding a bedroom room above our garage, as well as an upstairs laundry room. And this whole project is gonna take, they tell us, 3 to 4 months. I'm gonna bring you along the way so that you can see how the whole thing goes, start to finish. But I wanna start by just showing you my kitchen, where I've been baking and creating and developing all these recipes for the last 6 years. Then we'll hopefully get to see it change together. Before I take you on a whole tour of my kitchen though, I just wanna show you what my house looked like when we first bought it. Okay, we moved here about 6 years ago. It was a one-owner home. We were not anticipating that we were going to fall in love with the home. We, just from the pictures that we saw online, it just looked like more outdated and more work than we thought we wanted to put into it. And as soon as we stepped into the house though, it just felt like this is our home. Sometimes you have those weird feelings like that. That was the feeling with this house. And so we did some things, like we painted the cabinets, we updated the fireplaces a little bit and things like that to help us feel like this would be a good spot. For me, those lighter colors helped me to breathe a little bit. It was a very dark, lots of gold, heavy accents and things, and it wasn't really my style. It was beautiful, but it wasn't quite my style. And so now we did some things, it's been great, and now we need to do some more things. Okay, but let me show you the pictures of what it looked like when we first got the house. Get a whole view of the kitchen currently. When we moved into this house, there was a door here. This is a sunroom. We've taken it off for many years because we wanted that open access. They're actually going to take this wall down so that we can have this whole thing open. I'm really excited about that part. And then we've had this fireplace in our kitchen, which I honestly love. I think it gives so much fun coziness to the space. So we're definitely keeping the fireplace, and we're going to incorporate it into the new remodel. I use this window all the time when I'm filming my recipes and showing you baked goods. So I'm definitely keeping that window, and we're actually going to add a window right here so that these two will match, and some more counter space there. So it's going to be very different. We currently have our sink at the back there. We're actually going to make that the stove and an oven under there, and we're going to change the island to go this way so we can have seating at the island. That was something that I missed from our old house. We're going to have island seating, and our sink will be in the island. The fridge is going to stay about the same, but we're going to move this door down here. And then right here will also be access. We're going to open this up to access to our dining room, which is right over here. So those are the big things that are going to be changing in this kitchen. You can see like we've had these ovens. These are like older ovens. I don't even know how long they've been in this house. They've done a great job though for all my baked goods. We're definitely going to try to, I'm not going to say hide, but kind of hide some of these things. We're going to do a little bit of an appliance garage because I have so many appliances. Our fridge, we're going to get a counter depth fridge instead. So it will kind of go along, and I think it's going to be paneled. And I've currently got, you know, my blender and all of my things. I've got all these mixers and grain mills. And I'm thinking I may just keep one mixer on my counter and a few in the appliance garage and switch them out as needed. I don't know. I use them all so much interchangeably. I want to have kind of a bread station. We'll see how that goes. I'm getting excited just talking about it. We're going to actually take this table down to our basement and use it just to eat on as a family. And then I don't know what we're going to do with it after our remodel. But this is going to turn into like seating. And then this is our sunroom, which we love, and it will be open. We're going to do some kind of seating area in here, and this will change a little bit as well. Our lake is still frozen over this year, but anyway, we're looking forward to it. On our door here, I think this is going to change as well. I think we're going to do a sliding door onto our deck, and the deck it has to be redone because it's slanting. Anyway, it's the year for some changes. Literally, it's been so cold. We have been keeping our door warm with tin foil so that the cold air doesn't come in this room as much. So that is our sunroom. I do remember when we had these cabinets all painted. You can see that they are definitely like needing to, something needs to be done, right? These were all painted and redone about 6 years ago. And the wear and tear just happens. I've got kids in here baking all the time. I'm doing a lot of heavy use with these. And so I'm really looking forward to some custom cabinetry in here. This has been my pull. We actually, this had a trash compactor in here, and we had this put in because we wanted just a pull out. So it'll be really nice to have that looking better too. Anyway, let's see how this process goes. I forgot to show this part too. This is this hutch. I love the hutch. We're actually going to turn this into like an appliance cabinet of some kind here with maybe a little mini pantry and a place for my mixers and appliances and stuff. So that'll go in there. And then let me show you where that extra room is going. This is my boys' bathroom right now. Yeah. That will be getting fixed. It's a great bathroom, but we have to push it back a little bit to do the other things that we want to in this space. So we actually have this extra space in here, and then this is the whole garage area. And so this has just been, we've used it as storage. So you can kind of see it. We're going to add in a laundry and a bedroom up here that, you know, will be either used as a bedroom or workspace or something. And then this is getting pushed back and we'll have a little storage on each side. So major project. We're getting excited. Demo happens next week. One part of the kitchen I forgot to show you. This was actually what sold me on this house, is this pantry. I love my pantry, but we're actually gonna get it all redone as well. Let me see if I can zoom out on this so you can see. This needs a little bit of an overhaul. But I do love having this extra pantry room. It's one of my favorite parts of this house. Right now we have this really old fridge, freezer. We have a stand-up freezer in here. We're just gonna have one fridge in here and put the freezer in the garage. Okay, just a little update. The house is a little crazy. The kitchen's almost fully, everything is out of all the drawers. We're having Habitat for Humanity come tomorrow, and they are going to take all of these cabinets and all of the granite countertops, and we're donating it to them, and then they will remove the countertops, and then they can actually take it and go sell it and help to fund their nonprofit, which is awesome. But we are still working. It's a lot going on. We're moving everything in the basement, which I'll show you a little bit later. The pantry, so echoey in here. This is gonna look really different. Dining room. Still got a few things to do in here today before everybody comes. Living room, we're still working on too. So it's gonna be a long night. So we're basically just taking everything off of our shelves and moving it all downstairs to the basement. All of my fun little knickknacks. Look at this cute smoker, German. We have lived in a few different places over the years as a family and when I was a kid, and so we've collected some of those fun things from around there. So now we have to move it all. Kitchen is emptied mostly. We still got a little bit to do in there, but everything echoes. Movers are gonna come move some of this today, and it's snowing. I just came upstairs. Oh my goodness. This is like the first big day of demo, so it's kind of crazy. Let's go see what they did. This is the kitchen. The sunroom. Oh my goodness. I can see the vision though. Wow. Here's a little look into our makeshift kitchen area. So we do have a freezer over here. We brought this down from our garage, and this is just kind of extra frozen foods. Yes, we have been doing these like Hawaiian roll sandwiches and freezing them for the kids' lunches because I cannot keep up with all the dishes of making all of that. And we do have these English muffin egg sausage biscuits that we made. They're not really biscuits, they're English muffins. Costco cheese pizza, frozen veggies. Still have some burger buns in there, butter, all that kind of stuff is in there. And then this is the area that we're really using for meal prep. Lots of paper products. And then these tubs have like stuff that was in our kitchen. And then I have like a little pantry over here that just has some of the things that we're really using, a few canned good items. The kids are so funny. They don't want to wash anything because they have to hand wash it all. Our sink is, you know, it's not a real kitchen sink. So I had all their thermoses for hot school lunches because they like to bring their lunch. They're doing sandwiches instead because they don't want to deal with washing them. Anyway, we've got just like the basic spices and stuff that we typically use, and some of my baking supplies there. We moved down our kitchen table, so we're all together here. And then we do have our little fridge here. I got food in there because it's lunchtime. We do have our little freezer. And then our fridge. And what has actually been helping a lot, we're using Hungry Root right now to order just like our dinners, which are typically, I don't know, 5 to 6 meals a week. And I'm doing them about every 10 days or so. And that helps so that we're not having our fridge so full of food. That was one of the things that I miss the most, is I have to change how I'm grocery shopping right now because I'm used to being able to have a big fridge to keep all of my stuff in, and this is much smaller. We have a microwave. We got an induction stovetop. I did get this and I didn't love it. So I'm not going to recommend this. This actually folds down. The idea of it's pretty cool, but it's not working well for my family, and it's like a griddle. So we're trying out the induction stovetop. This gourmet oven I got from Costco. It's the extra large, and it fits in here an entire Dutch oven, 5-quart, which is great. It's been pretty good. I haven't figured out yet how I can, like, I have to set a timer, and that's how long the oven goes for. I don't know if that's normal with these kinds of ovens, but it has been working to be able to bake some things. It bakes it a little bit hot on top, so I've had to cover things with foil. Love our air fryer. And then the Instant Pot has been huge. I do have these smaller Dutch ovens too, and they work also in that oven. And then some hot water if we need it. I've got one mixer out, but I use another one that I pull out a lot too. Pans down here. Honestly, it hasn't been too bad. We're about, how far in are we? A month? About a month in. And this is our little makeshift kitchen area. Grateful that we have a basement so that we're able to do this remodel this way. Okay, I wanted to show you this too. The biggest reason that this works is because we have a water source right here. It's in our laundry room. This is our sink. We had to get like this little sink trapper thing so that we're able to not have food or anything go down the sink. So that's been interesting. But we do have this big utility sink. That's been really important to be able to make this whole thing work. I also forgot to share, we did end up getting a water filter thing because we usually have one with our fridge, and the kids are not liking the water, and I don't really blame them. It tastes kind of musty right now, and I think it's just spring. Sometimes that happens. Anyway, we are having leftovers for lunch. I'm going to split this between my husband and me. This is one of our Hungry Root meals actually from last night, and it was a Hawaiian chicken sheet pan teriyaki. It was really yummy. So excited for lunch today. This is good. Just a little update on the house. We're about a month in. We've still got ceilings down. Lots of electrical rough-ins, things like that have been going on. Lots of behind the scenes things. We're still at the pot filler over here. We're gonna be opening up those windows, making them a little bit larger. This is gonna be where our kitchen sink is. Move that out a little bit. And then I think these walls are going to come down soon. So be watching for that. I don't know if I talked about this upstairs addition that much, but I wanted to talk about it just a little bit. We're going up the stairs here. This goes leads into our kitchen to the upstairs. Over here on that side are our bedrooms. And then the boys had a bathroom right here, and we're actually going to be making this bathroom a little bit bigger and moving it down a little bit. So we'll have 2 sinks in here, and we're doing an upstairs laundry over there, and then adding in a bedroom here. So originally with this project, this was what we were doing, was we wanted the upstairs, an extra bedroom over this garage to open up this space, make it a little bit better for our family. And when we realized the invasion, this was going to be in our life, we were like, okay, we want to do these 2 projects together. We were thinking of doing the kitchen maybe the year after, but just because of how invasive it would really be, they started saying like, well, we're going to have to, take out part of the kitchen ceiling to do the part up there. And now that we see it, we're like, yeah, this was the right call to do them together. So that's what's happening here. We're about a month in, hoping to see a lot more progress over the next few weeks.